Hey Run Junkies, it is Monday, May 20th, and I am about to go out for my last long run before Bolderboulder, or not long run, but hard workout before Bolderboulder. This one looks very similar to the one I did a couple weeks ago, 2 by 2 miles at 9:45 pace. The only difference between that workout and this workout is that I'm not doing that fifth hard mile. So this will be a 6-mile run. I'm gonna take the dog. It's been raining and cold and gross today, but I'm here in my new office and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm loving my new standing desk. I think it's going to make a big difference in how I feel like throughout the day, instead of sitting down and, you know, for hours at a time editing. I'm gonna feel like I can stand and move around and shift my weight a little bit more. I'm going to get ready to get going, and I will check in with you guys later. Calling this run off. Wintry mix, it's cold, it's windy, super uncomfortable out here. This is an important workout, but missing it won't compromise my race day. It just won't. I'm too close to race day. It's probably better for me and my training and for my race day to call off this run in favor of recovery, foam rolling, stretching, yoga, taking it easy today, than it would be if I were to actually muscle through this workout in such a way that I would be sore for a couple of days, I'd be tired, and I would need more recovery. So everything was conspiring against me this morning, right? The weather, the dog was being a doofus. He didn't want to go out. He literally hid under the bed. And honestly, I think he had the right idea. He hid under the bed from me. And now I'm like going back and I'm thinking maybe I'll join him under there. So I texted my coach, Christine. I gave her all this information. I asked her, what should I do? She said, go home. I'm like, I love you so much. So I'm calling it good. It's been 2.5 miles. Something's better than nothing. You got it? Yeah. Let's go. Well, Tuesday morning, and look, it is May 21st, you guys. Usually the last snow is by Mother's Day, and maybe on Mother's Day, but not a week and a half later. So, out walking Miko the Wonder Mutt today because he needs it. Because he hid from me yesterday, which, like I said, was probably a good call. I've got a lot of work to do today. A lot of recording is going to happen. So I'm going to head home, I'm going to have some breakfast, and get to work. Today I am finishing off a 4-mile run with some strides. There are rabbits out everywhere, and the dog is just on fire right now. I am standing right outside our neighborhood pool. It's like 2 blocks from my house. And it opens in a matter of days. So I'm very excited about that, except for the fact that it snowed 3 inches yesterday. And as you can tell, I am still out in my running fleece vest. That should not be a thing on May 22nd. I'm just saying. This is a bad doggy parenting moment that I'm just letting him kind of be on it and chasing rabbits while he's on it. Look at that. He's like, where are the rabbits? Where are the rabbits? I know there are rabbits. Miko, where are the rabbits? Miko. Like, he's not even listening to me. This is how bad it is today. So he is on fire. So right there, those are the lap lanes. That's a 25-meter lap pool. The swim teams and stuff will swim here in the mornings, early in the mornings. And this pool opens at 11 o'clock in the morning every day. I'm gonna finish this run. I've got to finish off this run and then do some strides, and then I'm headed home. Okay, so it's official. I have runner's knee. Okay, my thoughts and feelings about this. So I am a little disappointed. Sure, I mean, no runner likes to be injured. B, I am not at all surprised. And this is entirely my fault, okay? This isn't overtraining. This is just not doing the recovery pieces and what my doctor calls the maintenance piece of being a runner. You've got to stretch. You've got to foam roll. You've got to hydrate. You've got to strength train. Strength train. He didn't tell me to stop running, which is good. He did tell me that switching over to triathlon for the summer is probably the best thing I can do, because it's going to take some mileage and stress off my legs and that high impact. So switching to the bike and the run, the bike and the swim will kind of help reverse that process too. If I were to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain? I would rate during my runs is normal. I would say that my pain is more like discomfort. So I would rate it as maybe a 4 during my runs. It's actually when I get up from sitting at my desk that it hurts more. So I will just drop the phone because that's important to do that. Sorry. Today. All right, today is Thursday, and it is a check the boxes day. Okay, maybe you get to this point where you have a pile of stuff that needs to get done. And instead of adding to that pile, you just need to start checking those boxes. Say, I've got to do this, I got to do that. I'm going to check. That's today. That is what I'm doing today. This is my list of things I would like to check off my list today. It's not all going to happen. That I can promise you. This is all stuff that I want to get done by the end of May. Working on the podcast. This hopefully will be done. I hope to have at least 2 full episodes completely done and ready to post. Working on a 3rd today. I actually have to go get my bike. Just picked up my bike from the shop, the mechanic, put it on top of my car. Now there's a little secret. When you put the bike on top of your car and you normally park your car in a garage, you want to make sure you're not driving into the garage with the bike on top of the car. How do you remember that? Well, I do 2 things. I put the front wheel of the bike in the front seat of the car. That's number 1. Number 2, I take my garage door opener and I throw it in the back seat, because otherwise it's an automatic dink, and I open the garage door and then I drive in. Can't be automatic. So I take the thing and I throw it in the back seat. That way I'm not driving into my garage with the bike on top of the car, destroying my bike. Just a quick tip. Wondermutt. Hi, look at how cute you are. Can I see you? Stop eating grass. Hey, can I see you? Stop eating grass, you're not a cow. Okay, so I just did something a little crazy. I just signed up to volunteer at Ironman Boulder. I am volunteering in 2 places. First thing in the morning, kids are outside. First thing in the morning, in the water with my paddleboard. I will be water support. Not really a lifeguard, I'm just keeping an eye out for anyone who might be struggling. The other position is the end of the day from 8 p.m. to midnight. I'm going to be a finish line catcher. And what that means is that those folks that have been out there all day long, the idea is that they have someone to literally hold them up if they can't continue any further. So somebody will take off their timing chip and make sure they have a towel and they get their medal and their finisher stuff. So it's going to be a really fun part of the evening. I'm almost done with this. I'm almost done with our episode 3. Okay. And I just hope it works. I just hope it works. I'm sending this off to Jen tonight so she can listen to it. This is where I stand right now. I got training plans. I got a couple of training plans done. I have a couple of folks who are training for Chicago Marathon, and I'm really excited about that. what else did I get done today? I'm almost done with my update. It is 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and I think we're going back down to IKEA, you know, because it's IKEA. We're gonna probably go, we're gonna have the outside of the house painted. So we're gonna go drive around the neighborhood and be really creepy and take pictures of people's houses. It's like, oh, that's a pretty color, click. We'll see. Then we're gonna maybe head over to the paint store and see if we can find a few things that we like. But we are getting our house painted, so yay.
Oh wait, are we taking video?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
Okay guys, I'm gonna close it out here this week. It is Sunday the 26th, I think, in the evening. I'm just about ready to head to bed here. Bolderboulder's tomorrow morning. So we have an early morning. I'm getting everybody out of bed early. We're leaving the house at 6 o'clock so I can be on site with time to warm up and kind of get myself ready and prepared. I didn't really think about a race plan until tonight, well, until today. Exchanged some emails with my coach Christine, and we came up with kind of a game plan. Shooting for between a 10-minute mile and a 10:15 on average. I don't know. This is a race I just can't get excited about. It's so many people, it's so hilly, and there's so many turns that, you know, I don't want to waste an effort. It's a fun race. It's a super fun race, don't get me wrong. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's actually supposed to be perfect conditions tomorrow, which means it could end up being a really good showing. I'm gonna show up and I'm going to do my best, and we'll see how it all lines up. But that's gonna be it for me this week. So I honestly don't know what I have for you. The way these work out is that I shoot a bunch of stuff and I throw it all in a blender and I see what comes out. So, what do you think? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. By the time you guys see this, we will have a new podcast, so I am leaving the link to that in the description. Jen Sorensen and I, the Go Find Your Awesome podcast, is out and available for you. So please check that out. Please head over to iTunes. We're on iTunes. I think we're on Stitcher. Honestly, it doesn't exist yet, but it will. By the time you guys see this, it will. Guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for following along with me this week, and we will see you next time. Until then, go find your awesome and happy running.